Hey everyone, welcome to another Success Spotlight. My name is Wendy McGee and I am here today with the beautiful Lulu Hart Bentley. And she has agreed to join us for a few minutes today and tell us a little bit more about why she loves Mailbox Power. Her business is called Hartfelt Expressions, and she is a marketing professional who teaches businesses maybe like yours, how you can use direct mail and other ways to market and to grow your business. And I am so excited that you're joining me today, Lulu. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to tell us about you and to share a little bit about Mailbox Power and why you love it.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And I do love Mailbox Power. I am, as you said, just an affiliate. This is my sole business, is promoting Mailbox Power and showing businesses how to use it and how to leverage their database and their marketing dollars to really, get to the heart of their customers and how to acquire more customers. So I've been in the industry for about 12 years. Well, let me backtrack. I was born in New York.
Yes.
Yeah,
Love it. Go back and tell us a little bit about yourself. And I love the name of your business, by the way. So cute. Hartfelt. That's so awesome. And such a cute play on your name. But yes, tell me about who Lulu is, where where you grew up, a little bit about your history. Give us a little bit about your story.
So I was born in New York, but my family moved to Miami, Florida when I was 9. So I really grew up there. And, I'm a sunshine girl. But I currently live in Pennsylvania, which I actually really love. But I wound up here because when I was 16, I used to skateboard on the pier at South Beach. And I used to watch this cute guy skating. And anyway, we wound up dating. He grew up here in Pennsylvania, but he went to University of Miami. Anyway, we dated. We broke up, as young couples do, and many moons passed and we reconnected on Facebook, kind of picked up where we left off. Of course, we had each had lives and kids and the whole thing.
Oh my goodness. So quite a bit later in your life.
Yeah, it was about, if memory serves me, it was about 32 years.
Oh my gosh. I love that. Okay, continue.
Yes. So we kind of reconnected and picked up where we left off. I was in Miami and he had moved back up here to Pennsylvania. Anyway, long story and 5.5-year long distance courtship.
That is amazing. Oh my gosh. I love that.
We got married. Yep. Well, I have found that in telling my story, and certainly many people have reconnected, there's either stories like mine where it was like, we just need to grow up and whatever. And now it's awesome. Or, oh yeah, now I remember why we broke up. So
like, we're not going that way ever again, right? So, my goodness. Okay, and he's from Pennsylvania, so that's why you're in Pennsylvania. That makes sense, rather than being on the Sunshine Strip in, down in Florida, right? And having where you said you are getting sunshine there right now, though. So I'm jealous because we aren't. So in Utah,
it's almost 70 degrees here today.
So not fair. So not fair.
I'm not arguing with it. Trust me. I'm enjoying it.
I love it. I love it. Lulu, tell me a little bit more about your journey to where you are now. Tell me what did you major in? What kind of business have you done? What's your history of going from then to now, to where you are helping other people build their businesses and learn, new marketing techniques, especially with Mailbox Power. But tell me about your business history.
So I've always been in some kind of sales. My main career was real estate for a number of years. Okay. But back, long time ago, before there were cell phones and all this great technology. So I had a career in real estate, always had a career in sales. I worked for Nextel for a number of years in outside sales.
Okay. Awesome.
But started my working career working for my dad. And that's really where I learned about how to treat customers and how to build relationships with customers. We would be out places when I was a kid And my dad would run into, he owned a chain of fabric stores. So we'd be out, and all the ladies would come and, oh, you know, talking to him, and we love you and blah, blah. Like he was also with his employees. So relationships is something that's really deep down in me. I come from a very close family, and we're just relationship people. So, all the things I've ever done have been about relationships and helping people build those relationships and fostering those.
It's so awesome to hear you talk about your dad and how he taught you that. I have a similar experience with, my dad was a dentist. He still is, actually. He's almost 80, but he said to me one day when I was kind of training to go into dental hygiene, he said, people will forget what you do for them. They won't remember that they had their, you know, crown, or they had a filling done, or they had, you know, their teeth cleaned, but they will remember how they felt in your chair and how you made them feel. And so I love that you brought that lesson that you learned has resonated so deeply with you that it is a part of what you do now, and how you help people to, you know, foster relationships, increase relationships, all of those things, you know, in your business today. So how did you find Mailbox Power? Tell me a little more about how you found this particular platform to help people to do that with relationships.
So I've actually been in the industry for about 12 years. I started with a different company, and 2 years ago, well, when I moved here, I didn't know anybody. So I actually used the business to, you know, try to meet people. I went out networking and whatever. But 2 years ago,
yes,
I had these insurance guys. It was a team, and they said, we love you. We want to work with you, but what you're offering doesn't fit what we need. We found this other company, Banner Season. What do you know about Banner Season? And I'd actually looked at it on the invitation of Jim McCord a couple years before that, when it was starting. I wasn't in the mindset to do anything, but I had signed up for it, but I never did anything with it. So when these guys came to me, I said, oh, well, I think I'm an affiliate. And I looked back at it and I was like, whoa, are you kidding me? This is 10 times better than what I'm doing now. This, I can really make an impact. I can help people make an impact. So it started from there. I made the switch. In fact, it was 2 years ago this month.
Oh, wow. Okay, so for our viewers who are watching, Banner Season is the name of the company that was previously what Mailbox Power is now. So some of you will know that as you're watching this, but a lot of people won't know that. So you found Banner Season, and you were, you know, obviously affected by these other business owners who are like, hey, we're doing this. It's working. We really love this. What were some things that you loved about Mailbox Power? Maybe features, products, like what was it that you went, okay, this is the platform that I want to promote to the business owners that I'm helping?
I think the biggest thing, the missing piece, was the direct mail feature and the automations. These are true automations. What we have are true automations. When we say set it and forget it, you really can.
Yes.
You really can. Like a birthday automation that all you have to do once a year is change the card. You don't have to go back in and reset it and all of that. I mean, it really, truly sets business owners free in many ways.
I love that. Sets business owners free, because there is, especially as small businesses, I'm sure you work with a lot of small business owners, even one-man band business owners that are like, I'm the whole story here. Like, I'm the whole show. And to have to remember, and not that they have to, but they want to remember, they want to take care, really, really good care, especially as a small business, every single client, and to be able to know that you can trust that automation, once it's set up, ready to go, you can just add. I have several running right now. And anytime I meet a new person, I'm like, hey, will you join my birthday automation? And I know they're going to get that card and brownies on their birthday. It's going to run 7 days ahead of time. It's already set. You're right. It is a true automation, and that's a fantastic feature.
Yes. And when you use it and those cards and gifts go out, I call them the goodwill ambassadors for somebody's business.
So cool.
They do the heavy lifting. so that that business owner can then go out and find more people and use our direct mail feature and the mailing list, to build a mailing list, to curate a custom mailing list, and then send it to the people who are going to benefit from whatever product or service you have. Oh my gosh, that's just incredible to me. It's amazing. So that was really what drew me in. And I will say, as an affiliate, the community of Mailbox Power, I might even get a little emotional talking about it, because the people in Mailbox Power, bar none, are the best people I've ever worked with. The spirit of collaboration and the willingness for people to help you when you're getting started and you have a question and you're, I don't feel alone. This is my business, but I don't feel alone. And that is you can't put a price tag on that. So I'm so grateful that I found Mailbox Power. So yeah, why do I love it?
How much time do you have? Because I love what you shared about the community, because we really do. I feel like I've never seen a company where so many affiliates are willing to do trainings for free, and they share their own ideas for free and their designs and their automations. And once you're a client or an affiliate, you are now in our family of Mailbox Power. And everyone is, I was laughing one day with some of the customer service, amazing Bobby Joe and Helen and Kathy, and just like how fast the community of Mailbox Power is to answer a question on like the affiliate Facebook group or on our Facebook user group. Before any of us even have a chance to get to that question, it's already been answered by all of these amazing affiliates and members and clients and users that are like, hey, let me help you. I know the answer to that. And so I love that. And I think it goes right along with, we are a company about relationships. We better be about relationships, right? We better be about relationships with those who care, right? The affiliates that care us. And of course, all of the users that you guys introduced into Mailbox Power. So I love that. I love that. So while we're on that kind of line, is there a particular story or a client that you've worked with, an affiliate that you know of, or your own self personally, that is like a success story that always kind of sticks out to you, or something really amazing that happened because of using Mailbox Power in a business?
Well, there's quite a few. I have a couple, a real estate team, a husband and wife, and I got them first thing on the birthday campaign. They just do the birthday automations. And they actually got a message from one of the people that received the birthday card. And that person said, yours was the only birthday card I got. And by the way, I'm looking to downsize. Can you come over?
Oh, wow.
And, got a listing from a birthday card. First of all, just made that person's day.
Yes.
And that person said, my real estate agent sent me a birthday card.
And that was the only birthday card I got. So
that was So that's one.
If you think about, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I know that when I first joined Mailbox Power, which it's almost been a year ago, and I had my first birthday in Mailbox Power, I couldn't believe how many cards I got. My husband was like, holy cow. I probably got 50 cards and gifts, and I was getting showered by the community that you're talking about, right? All of these people that I only knew through Mailbox Power. And I got one other card, and it was from my uncle who sent it on behalf of my grandmother. So my grandmother has passed away, but she still has my uncle send cards for her. So that was the only other card that I got. So I can relate to that experience of, and how awesome that thoughtful thing that they did, not anticipating that they were going to get a listing from a birthday card. I mean, you wouldn't think that. But it was about the relationship, and that they went above and beyond just a business transactional relationship to have, an actual relationship with this client. So I love that story. Continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay. I have another person, my very first person who I helped him build a mailing list. He has a very unique business.
Okay.
I never thought this was a thing, but
I can't wait to hear this.
Oh gosh, I don't know. So I love him, and I love working with him because it's just so crazy. But he has a business. He scoops dog poop. I didn't know it was a thing.
I didn't know either.
Imagine how much fun we've had, and he's got a great sense of humor, but we've created these really fun, crazy cards. But he bought a mailing list. I helped him build it. He bought a mailing list, and
he's a list builder. Awesome.
He
yes.
Called me and he said, I can't keep up. I've had to hire more people because I got such a great response. He sends birthday cards to his clients, the dogs.
Oh my God.
So much fun.
The animals that are getting the pooping pickup service.
Who knew? But you know, so really in that, like any business can benefit in some way. I guess we're not a fit for every single business, but really if that guy can use our service and build a business,
who can't? Who can't? Like, and that actually, I think that is what has been probably my favorite thing about doing these success spotlights and customer stories is I can't believe how many, so I get to walk downstairs and see all these beautiful projects going through, right? And creative things. And sometimes the production team will be like, you have to see this. It is so cute. Or this is so creative. Or look at what this person's sending. And every person is creative and like wants their business to grow. But how fun. I mean, I literally can't think of any business that direct mail and, you know, strategic gifting and sending cards and postcards can't benefit. Like it's, and so many businesses are missing that. I'm sure that you see that as an affiliate and as, you know, a marketing guru. Here you're helping these companies that are using lots of other ways, you know, other forms of marketing. They're on Facebook. They're trying to compete against, you know, everything that's on social media and running ads and doing all those things. When, you know, when I open my mailbox, you have my undivided attention. You know, I am not, you're not competing with Google. You're not competing with the scrolling that I'm doing. You have my undivided attention. And so it just makes so much sense to me. And then you marry that with the feeling that they get when they open it. It's just a no-brainer. Like it's just, I just think it's amazing. And so Lulu, tell me in the last few minutes of our interview here, which has been so fun, share with me what would you like to share in addition? Like what other advice would you give to business owners who are watching this and maybe thinking, I might want to add Mailbox Power. I might be interested in adding direct mail. What's your advice, or what do you tell people that are looking that you're like, you know, I think this could be a good fit?
Well, first of all, when you open up your social media, there's so much there, so many little bells and whistles and little things to chase and follow and whatnot. It's gone in a nanosecond. That's one thing. And then, you know, getting into the heart of somebody and reaching out and adding value to their life, sending information, offering something. And the personalization part of it, I think, is huge. Being able to actually send something directly to a person rather than an occupant or a neighbor. But I think people that rely only on one form of communication or customer gathering, I think they're missing the boat. This is a part of this should be a tool in their tool belt. And I think that they can add this, and it doesn't take away from anything else. It just gives them something more tangible to reach people with. And I think that's huge.
I love that. I love what you said about another tool in your tool belt, and that every business owner should be doing multiple things. And I feel like direct mail is such a great support for the whole omni-channel marketing, right? Which I didn't even know what that meant like 6 months ago. I'm like, what does that even
Me
mean?
either.
Omni-channel. What do I need to, I need to go Google that.
Now what?
Now I understand that that just means, you know, different avenues that you're using with email marketing and texting and messaging and Facebook and whatever else you're doing. Maybe you're doing, you know, a billboard on the freeway and whatever, but driving people to your website with your direct mail. I saw something really fun the other day. I got an example, kind of a postcard from someone who wanted me to look at it, and she had done a QR code with a link to her video. And it was her story of why she started her business. And I was like, oh, that's so amazing. Because now I'm walking back from my mailbox. I grab my phone, I scan the QR code, and I hear her story. And I am not looking at, I'm not going to scroll to the next thing. I'm not going to go off of her story. I'm going to watch her story for the next couple minutes while she's got my full attention. And so,
most definitely.
Yes. Oh, go ahead.
I just want to add one other thing that I do tell people is, you know, whatever field you're in, there's probably, you know, there's hundreds, if not thousands of other people that do what you do. What are you going to do to set yourself apart from all the rest of the people out there? You know, some things, you know, I call it like taking the path of least resistance. This is just that little bit extra that shows somebody that, number one, you're a real person, and number two, that you care.
I love it. That you just said it right there. Number one, that you're a real person, and number two, that you care. And there aren't as many people playing in the direct mail sandbox as they're playing in all the other sandboxes. So I love that too, that you're like, you know, how do you want to stand out? So, well, Lulu, thank you so much for letting me interview you today. This has been, you're just delightful and so fun to talk to you. And I can see your passion and enthusiasm for helping people, and your love for Mailbox Power, which I share with you, and which probably everyone who is watching this that is a Mailbox Power user already knows. But for those of you that are watching that might not know, it really is, I feel like, the number one business gifting solution. If you want to send postcards, if you want to send greeting cards, you know, and just it being an innovator in this space and helping people to connect on a personal level. So Lulu, thank you so much. I appreciate this. And we're going to sign off now, but have a great rest of your day. And again, thank you for sharing your testimonial with us today. You're awesome.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.